Okay, I've been working on this Python code to extract the mini map out of a video. So this is just one of my videos that I've been playing around with. So basically, there's a couple of issues. The main one has just been really identifying the extents of the mini map on my screen. Um, I'm running on 1920 by 1080, presumably. So I'm kind of assuming that and then just counting a number of pixels, and I've been iterating on that just to extract this part. Um, and so what I've landed is some parameters here that you can sort of see. I'm just going to run this code. It's basically, I think I've worked out the height and the width of the minimap and the X and Y coordinates of that minimap. And then I'm basically sampling every, in this case, fifth, but I've been it does take a while, as you'll see. But I was fooling around with 8 and 10 just to get these numbers dialed in. But I just want to show you, yeah, what this looks like when it happens. But basically, yeah, this is all just some parameters, just some input output paths, uh, the target frame of the video, etc. etc. Um, this is code in what's it, OpenCV or whatever it's called, the library, and this basically gets a capture from that target frame, gets that as a capture out of that video, and then here, I know this isn't efficient, but I've just starting from first principles. I'm basically sampling each pixel in these ranges at the sample rate and working out the RGB value. Um, and then I'm plotting that just on a math, what is it, the math library, matplotlib. Um, so yeah, we'll see this come up. I am also just printing this to the terminal at the moment just to make sure it was working. I can probably turn that off now. Um, but yeah, when the video's up, when the image is up, I'll bring you back. This here's the result. Um, Bit blurry just because of the sample rate, but also this is plotting, this is just like a math plotter. So it's putting each marker down as a circle. But yeah, you can see I've nearly got this dialed in now compared to, let's bring the video up. Yeah, this should be at the same. So I'm on 1 minute here, and I'm trying to target the 6,000th frame. I'll just confirm that in the code. Target frame 6,000, so that should be 1 minute. And yeah, you can see here what I've managed to extract. So yeah, next steps is to ditch this really inefficient code. I know there's better ways to do it, but I just needed to dial in these values and as well just get my head around Python and double check that it is actually sampling the way I think. Just for reference, I'm gonna just do 10 because that'll run really quickly and I can just do that without pausing. Not sure why things aren't printing to the terminal. Something sort of glitched there a second ago. Code's running. Here comes the image. I'll bring it on the screen in a minute. Yeah, so you can see there's a bit more white space in between each thing. Obviously, a much coarser view, but yeah, it just demonstrates that I can now sample this at whatever rate that I want, and then I can also then hopefully interpret that information. So that'll be where this goes next. For now, I might work on just getting that like I believe it's called a region of interest when you're processing video files. So I'm just trying to just trying to make sense of that code, implement it here, because then I can apply a grid. So lines 25 and 26 here. I'm going to be working out on this mini map view in the top right corner how many pixels uh, exist per map square, and then uh, try and sample pixels in the middle of those squares so it's a bit more representative of these shapes that you see up here. Uh, and then then it should be straightforward for the various shapes and sizes for that to be matched. So that'll be what I'm working on next. And once I've got something that works, I'll do an update.